What's up, guys? Making a video here. Just want to make one about the current affairs, the current state of the UFO NHI disclosure via Trump, or AKA Trump releasing the files, slow drip style. A lot of people are hating it. It's already been 2 releases so far. A lot of people are just saying a lot of these releases are just debunked already. On delivery, they're debunked. I agree with them. You go to a bunch of YouTube channels. There's the Quirk Zone. You should follow that channel. There's a channel with that F-16 fighter pilot. I can't remember his name, but a lot of these people are saying a lot of these videos are just normal, everyday objects. So they're kind of throwing a monkey wrench. It's kind of playing like 4D chess, perhaps, if that's what they're trying to do. They're playing 4D chess in the way of saying, like, all these UFOs, ETs, they're just really ordinary, everyday objects that are in the skies. Balloons, satellites, birds, even camera glitches, stuff like that. But a lot of people also too are saying that it's coming up maybe for massive disclosure, like catastrophic disclosure. I've been seeing that term being thrown around. Maybe that's true. Maybe it is going to be a catastrophic disclosure. Maybe they're getting us ready for that. I don't know. We'll see. For example, if you look at that one video, the one video of the freaking stormtrooper, humanoid type figure, that perhaps has already been debunked. Why did they release that? Right? Why did they release that? Otherwise, they're trying to make us seem like we're dumb, we're foolish. You guys believe anything, blah, 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 blah. So that's one. There's other ones too, that some pilots, like, if I remember that guy's name, the Leto Files. Leto. Follow that guy's F-16 fighter pilot. His channel is called like the Leto Files, I believe. But he's saying that like a lot of these videos are just like camera glitches that can be explained, like missiles. So it's not good in that regard. It's not good. But people also are saying on Reddit, UFO, Twitter, that perhaps they are just gonna let us. They're gonna get us ready for it. Trump posted that picture of that gray chained up and walking next to him. They can't really control Trump. Trump's kind of like a wild man. Like, you know how everyone knows how Trump is. Like, he doesn't care. You can't really control that guy. So maybe he is going to do something. I don't know. But let's take a look at some of these things. For example, we'll start off with the one I was talking about earlier, the stormtrooper. That's a stupid one, right? If you look at the humanoid figure in that video, and then I'll post a side by side or a video so you can see of the humanoid type figure that's there, and it's like a freaking stormtrooper balloon type thingy. So it seems like a troll, like they're trolling us. And there it is. There's the post. I'm sorry, on Reddit. I'm sorry, guys, but I think it's a balloon. Troll. And then here's another one. I'm just going on Reddit. The only high quality videos from the released UFO UAP files. And the best one so far is the Ukrainian. I'm reading something. Is the Ukrainian one where it actually did show something interesting. Yeah, this video is kind of crazy. Like, what is that? And it's just flying. So here's the thing, for every like bogus, like let's just say there's 10 bogus videos, they release like one good one. And then there's that UFO that's with the light that's just showing. It's in the night sky, and it's just a big white light that's just, going off in all directions. That's a cool one. And then Lou Elizondo saying, "We're not the apex predator anymore." Ross Coulthart says, "Excuse me," on the Como show. Como. There's an insert joke here, right? Como. Richard Como and his brother, anyway. Um, Representative Anna Paulina Luna on the UFO files. I don't know about you guys, but like, I don't know if she's legit. I think she's just doing it just for fame. I don't even think she cares about this stuff. Let's be real. She's like, looks like, the stereotypical hot girl. And then she's into this stuff. Please, let's be real, dude. And then, I'm going to stop. I'm just going to, say nice things. Um, This is a weird one. So it's a cool one. Weird UAP from the DOW release 02 disappears out of thin air. Let's see it. it just it just blipped out of existence. That's pretty cool. So I just want to say this. I've been researching the topic. I've been reading books about this. I recommend all you guys, if you guys like this topic, of course it's getting more fascinating because the government's releasing all these files. Start reading books. I know it's old school. Like, don't even get Kindle books or ebooks. I hate that stuff. It's not the same in my opinion. No, I don't screw it. It's just not the same. Uh, Start reading books about this stuff. Start reading books like about Roswell. I need to get more into the Kecksburg incident. But Roswell's number one. That's the number one book you should read. Get several takes on it, several different authors. I've read about two or three books, but the one you should read is the one Stanton Friedman. His take, he's a big time UFO scientist, researcher. He was like a nuclear scientist, if I'm not mistaken. Back in the day, he passed away, but he was like the number one UFO guy in this sphere or in this realm for quite a long time. But read that book by him, and I have it around somewhere. Let me just see here. Hopefully you can see it. Crash of Corona is a good book. Crash of Corona, the U.S. military retrieval and cover up of a UFO. Stanton Friedman, nuclear physicist, and Don Berliner. Check this book out. Once you get this book out, it's gonna give you like a good foundation of like what the government's been doing, all their whole like, I guess, cover up, the plotting, the threatening of witnesses. Talking about that too. So a lot of people, I haven't looked into it as much, but a lot of people have been disappearing. Those scientists, those key figurehead people that are like researching like all this like technology stuff. What's going on with that, right? Are people really getting like deleted because of this? Crazy, pretty crazy. And then here, Neil deGrasse Tyson on CNN has completely changed his tone on UFOs. Says we're ready to know the truth given the testimonials we heard in front of Congress from whistleblowers and sincere, high ranking people saying that we have alien bodies and technologies consistent with the files released. What the heck? Dude, Neil deGrasse Tyson was like the biggest hater of all time. Like, he would always dismiss everything, anything to do with like UFOs. Maybe he's like one of those people that like hates something so much that he secretly loves it. That's probably him. Like, he's just like, no, it can't be real. No. But he's like, oh, I love it. He says we are ready to know the truth given the testimonials we heard in front of Congress from whistleblowers and sincere high ranking people saying that we have alien bodies. He's a paid, like, shill. Like, you can't really trust him. Like, he's paid off. He's just being used. Like, you have to be careful, too, of a disinformation campaign. They're just gonna control the narrative, control the way the story goes. They're gonna have people like Neil deGrasse Tyson paid off. And it's gonna confuse everyone. Just have people believe one thing. You know that one conspiracy theory called Project Bluebeam. You have to be careful with that. Just, the government's gonna make us believe there's an alien invasion, and then do what they want with that narrative to control us, impose like a new world order. Power tripping. Not good. Some guy's writing probably doesn't want to be left behind because there's been some movement. Probably. There's grifters in this space. I mean, come on. I make videos just because I like talking about the subject, and then my whole channel is like hacking the system, kind of like life hacks, money hacks, business hacks, you know, exploration of existence, the world. That's why I like to talk about UFOs, stuff like that, career stuff. But like some people are grifters and they'll just say anything, just, make money off this whole subject. So you have to be careful. Neil deGrasse Tyson's always the guy too that says, "Oh, I want a picture of these aliens. That's the only way I'll see it. I mean, everyone has cameras on their phones nowadays. How come there aren't any pictures?" Well, duh, dude. There's no pictures because, have you tried taking a picture on your phone, like of a freaking like airplane? I have a Canon 70D, Canon 70D DSLR. It's like right behind me. But anyway, even that has trouble picking up and focusing on airplanes, helicopters. I was out at the beach the other day. I was trying to get like a freaking helicopter. It's probably like 500 feet above me, probably 300 actually, and it wouldn't even focus on it. And it was trying its hardest. I don't know. Maybe it's old. I got it like in 2015, but damn, it was having problems. And if you try to do it with your iPhone or your freaking Android, yeah, right, my friend. Neil deGrasse Tyson, yeah, just be careful of that guy, that Foolio. Fox News has been covering this a lot too. Like, why though? I'm so scared. Fox News is like let's be real, it's like a corrupt, it's not even a news network. It's just like, it's like the right hand arm. It's like the right arm of the freaking political class, like their power. It's like the way they want to distribute information, the narrative, they just give it to Fox News. It's not really journalism. And journalism in general, it's kind of hard that it's like they're all being controlled nowadays. Like the mainstream legacy outlets are being controlled by corporate money. So it's kind of have to take it old school, like freaking like gumshoe style, like 1950s, where you have to like find independent journalists, people who aren't getting paid, and do the research, and like they'll give you kind of a more of a real take. It's kind of hard to find those people too, because like if you're paying attention to like what happened with like I guess those influencers being paid off by like Israel, yeah, like those, there's so much corruption that how's that even, it's so bad. I feel bad for the younger generation because they're not aware of this stuff. Like back in the day, like 10 years, no, I'd say like 20 years ago, 15 years ago, like 2010, let's just say 2010 and earlier, 2012 and earlier, there was standards in like journalism and like news um, reporting, especially in the 90s when I was growing up, early 2000s. If you like misreported something like on CNN, it was bad. Or if a politician misspoke and said something that wasn't true, their career was over. But nowadays, you can just lie 24/7. Not good. Let's go on UFO Twitter. By the way, it's Memorial Day weekend. Hopefully, everyone's having a good time. Crazy. I was at the beach today. I'm actually just trying to catch up with like work and like fitness, all this stuff. It takes time, man. It takes so much time. And what I've learned, like in being like in, I guess having a career, like in like, I'll just say it's sales or professional business type stuff. That like you have to control the day or it controls you. So if you're ever starting like a business, like you have to like have it timed by the hour. Otherwise, you can like have a whole day slip by. But anyway, there we go. So UFO Twitter, the F-16 shootdown footage. I actually wrote a post on Twitter on Reddit about this. It was a 2023 shootdown under Joe Biden's administration over Lake Huron. That was a balloon, so that's like a cover up. Like, what? They're just a disinformation campaign. Like, what are they doing? Yeah, this is wild. If you want to see like the newest updates, just go on like X or Twitter, now known as X. Just type in UFOs or UAPs, and it's all gonna be there. There's one over Iran. They're saying they're like plasma orbs. Yeah, this is crazy. I want to say this too. Fox News and some other outlets, they're saying that there's like four types of aliens. There's the grays, the small little guys, the Nordics, like the tall whites. They look like pretty much tall, like Swedish people, like blue hair, blonde eyes. Or excuse me, blonde hair, blue eyes. And then there's reptilians, freaking look like giant lizards. And then there's the arachnids, or not the arachnids, but the praying mantises type. The ones that look like a praying mantis. Crazy, right? I don't know how true that is. Grays for sure. If aliens are real, they're gonna be real. People say they're drones. And then the Nordics, they're supposedly real too. I'm not sure about that either. Reptilians, I don't know. I've read about them and heard about them. I don't believe many people know. There's not much information about them that people know about. And then the praying mantis, supposedly they're the most powerful types out of all of them, that they're real. And that they have like telepathy, like they're telepathic, they have all that strong mental powers. It's crazy. This stuff, you can go down a rabbit hole and spend hours of your life. But anyway, kind of digress. But yeah, I just want to make this video, just talk about, the drop and what's going on, like, the headlines, the UFOs, all this stuff. They're like blasting us. Could be, it's of course it's like a distraction too. Let's be real. It is cool. It is cool to actually hear it, but yeah, what do you guys think? You guys think this stuff is legit? Do you guys think some of these videos are real? The real McCoy? I think so. I think like one or two are gonna be like maybe NHI. I haven't really looked into it, like examined them 100% yet, but we'll see. And they're gonna release more videos. So boom. All right, guys. You guys take care. We'll catch up later. Peace.